Beautiful. And as you can see, comes right off the bone. See the membrane? So let's go ahead and cut into this. Well, forget about cutting into it. Let's take a bite. Oh my God. Wow. Hey, what's up guys? Captain Chris here from Captain's Barbecue, coming at you with another video. So, you guys have spoken. You guys wanted beef ribs? Well, we're gonna make some beef ribs. So you can see, got some beef ribs going in the smoker tomorrow, but I am also going to make some chicken wings, smoked chicken wings. So stay tuned tomorrow. I'll be posting videos, how-tos on my YouTube. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe. You guys know the deal. Have a good one. What's up guys? We're back today and we are making short ribs and some wings. But before we do all that, kind of gonna go through the process of how to clean these short ribs. Now, I opened up the packet. They look kind of sliced and diced, like they really weren't cut good. So I'm gonna try to fix it up as much as possible. There's not a lot that I do to the short ribs. I just kind of clean out the edges and the corners because these things do tend to get hot fast and they burn and it's not really a good taste. So I'll just trim up the edges, maybe take some of the silver skin off, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so let's get to some trimming. So first thing, let's take a look at them. We're not gonna take off the membrane. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna score it, and that's that. So now coming on this side, like I said, anything that you see that's popping out like this, we're gonna wanna just kind of trim it down. And my knife's not wanting to work today. But that's all we're gonna want to do there, right? We're just gonna want to kind of take off these edges so they don't burn. Come around, stuff here, take it off. And of course, as you can see here, we have a lot of extra. That is really just gonna burn in the cook. Smoke's gonna get it. It's not gonna, it tastes really good. So, I guess I can clean it up a little bit here. Now you don't have to do this. I've seen these guys where they don't trim anything, but you can take off the silver skin if you like. At least some of it. You don't have to take off all of it, but just kind of go through it and trim. So as you can see the silver skin here, just go right under it, pull back, and let the knife do the work. So, I'm lefty, so please bear with me. So what we're gonna do is, I'll go ahead and trim this one. And then this one I really won't trim at all. And we'll try both ways and see what the difference is in taste. So yeah, I'll go ahead and fast forward this part so you guys can just, don't have to stay here with me for 10 minutes while I get these things nice and trimmed. So keep watching. All right, so we're back. So I'm leaving, like I said, I'm gonna leave this one without trimming. This one I took off all the silver skin and pretty much gonna cook it without the fat. So we're gonna do two different methods today and we're gonna see how they turn out. But yeah, so let's get now to the seasoning part. So as always, I gotta have my W sauce as a binder. Baron Burns, the stuff is great. You guys gotta try it out if you haven't. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with some, a little overboard there, but don't matter. Come here, put some here. Like I said, the binder really doesn't change the profile on it. It's just kind of there for a binder to adhere when you put the rubs in and stuff. So it doesn't really change the flavor profile. People use mayonnaise, yellow mustard, Worcestershire sauce and water. So kind of, this stuff is great. I love it. But yeah, you can use whatever you want as a binder. Some people don't even use a binder, but it's all your preference, right? So now that we have this binder on, we're gonna come with our Holy Cow Meat Church barbecue rub. I love Meat Church, all their rubs, they're great. I don't think I've used this one. Nope, I haven't. So today's gonna be the first time that I use this. I already went through the first bottle, the stuff's great. I had a whole spice cabinet full of stuff. It's like my arsenal, I love it. Every time I go to the store, I always try to buy some, so I have some on handy. So anyways, very simple. We're gonna go and season this. Now, this Holy Cow has a little bit of everything: salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic, a couple other spices. So we're just gonna go here, give it a nice little coat. And we're gonna pat these things in. Now, I'm usually gonna go and probably leave these in for about 30 to 45 minutes before I throw them on the smoker. Kind of let all the seasonings come in. And then it just gives me enough time to start the smoker, get the fire going, and get it up to temp. So about 30 to 45 minutes, maybe even an hour. But the longer you leave it, the better the taste is. Now these things are gonna go in the smoker minimum 6 hours. So 6, 8, maybe 9 hours max. I was debating whether to wrap them or not. We'll see as it goes. Maybe I'll wrap one and leave the other one without wrapping and run it all the way through and see how it turns out. But yeah, these things are pretty much set, ready for the smoker. I'm gonna let them sit for a little bit, then I'll start getting wet, and we'll go in the smoker. See you guys in a bit. All right, what's up guys? So we're outside. I am going to be cooking on the mill scale today. This thing's awesome, really love it. Keeps the temperature where it's going, keeps it even. It's all about, you know, managing the fire. So I'm gonna kind of give you guys a go through on how to start a fire. I have a charcoal burner, so I'll put some lump charcoal and get it on the burner, get it nice and hot. I'll build the coal bed and then I'll put the wood. But today we're gonna start from scratch. So what I like to do here is grab a piece of paper, which I already have in here, and we will go ahead and soak this, right, with some olive oil. Get a nice soak, and we'll place it down, and then we are going to build our stack. So we want to get some nice pieces of wood. We want to stack them like if you were building a log cabin. You guys remember that when we were kids? Stack 2, and you put 2 on top. So on and so forth, right? So, go in the middle, and that's pretty much it. So, forgot my my lighter, so let me go ahead and run that. All right, so back with the lighter. So we're just gonna go ahead and get that napkin that we got with oil and light her up. So give you guys a close-up. So just so you guys have an understanding, let me give you guys a close-up. So I got the fire there. That wood in the bottom is starting to catch. I got my damper open, so you can see the smoke starting. And that's gonna be like a funnel, right? So it's gonna be like a vacuum. With this wide open, it's just going to flow through the smoker into the stack and out. So that'll go for about like 30-45 minutes before the smoker is nice and warm. Everything's going. And as always, every time I smoke, make sure to have some linseed oil. And as soon as it gets hot, coat the outside so it can start creating that seasoning on the outside of the smoker. It's gonna protect it, it's gonna last longer, and yeah, take care of your equipment and it'll take care of you. Well, see you in a bit. All right, guys, so fire's going. It's about 125 right now. So I'm actually gonna introduce the short ribs now into the smoker because it's nice and smoky and the fire's building up right now. So I'm gonna kind of introduce it so it gets that heavy smoke on it in the first part of the cook. So let's go ahead and pop this baby in. So you can see I got my water pan. So I'm gonna go with the meat, right? I'm gonna go the one that's been cleaned. I'm gonna go towards the stack, right? Big end of the bones towards the fire, and same. So the one here, I'll put it closer. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna grab one of these sticks here, and I'm gonna place it right here. Kind of gonna protect it, be like a barrier. But yeah, these are going in right now, and we're gonna let them go. So we'll check back in a couple hours. Probably spritz them along the way with some apple cider vinegar. But stay tuned. These things are ready to go. All right, so like I said, take care of your equipment and it'll take care of you. So it's getting starting to get nice and hot. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna come off the camera here. I got some linseed oil here, right? So we're just gonna start. We're gonna start kind of spraying her down, right? Now be liberal with this, and let this work into the smoker. Like I said, spray just about everything, or everything. I'm gonna close this real quick so I can spray this outside here. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's all you got to do. And now, take it up to heat. You'll see it start smoking, and that's when it does its magic. So, like I said, take care of your equipment. Equipment will take care of you. All right, so we're about 215, 225 now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna close the damper and I'm gonna close the box. And what's gonna happen is that smoke's gonna stay there and it's gonna start catching that heavy smoke, which in turn will make a great bark, as you will see soon. So damper's closed. We're gonna get some heavy smoke right now for about an hour, hour and a half. Keep it at about 225, and then we are going to bump up the temperature to about 275, 300, and let it go the whole cook. So stay tuned. All right, so wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things. So had a couple people ask me what type of wood I use. We're down in Miami, we're in Florida, so you know, very hard to get post oak wood from Texas. A lot of people use red oak, hickory, mesquite, all that other stuff. I like to do things right, and if Texas Barbecue uses post oak, well, that's what I use. So all the wood that I use is post oak wood from Texas. I got a company up in Palm Beach, I think, or Pompano, that gets it, and it's a little more, you know, costs a little more, but the flavor that it gives the barbecue, it's like eating barbecue in Texas, pretty much. Can't go wrong with mesquite, you know, with hickory and all stuff. It does give it that more, gives it more of a too much smoke sometimes. You know, so I've gone to a couple barbecue spots here, and you know, they use mesquite or hickory or whatnot, apple, cherry, and I eat, and throughout the day I'm burping up the smoke because it's so, you know, smoky. It's rich in that smoke. So this wood is awesome because you don't get that. It's clean. It's just great overall, and I guess that's why everybody in Texas uses it, or maybe because that's what they have available. But I've used the red oak, I've used the mesquite, I've used the hickory, apple, cherry, and my go-to choice for everything is this post oak. So everything that I cook is with this. So just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up because I know a lot of people are asking what type of wood. Yeah, so what's up, guys? We're back, and we've been smoking for about 5 hours now. I've spritzed a couple times, as you guys can see here. I don't know if you can see, I'll get it close. 170. So I put the probe in halfway through because I didn't want to sit out here and, you know, I had to do stuff inside. So kind of put the probe in, it gives me the ambient temperature, and I can see if the heat goes down or up, and, you know, obviously work it. So got about 170, and as you see there, 284 is the ambient. It just hit ready, and we are ready to go. So we're gonna take these ribs out now. Remember, I have one that I trimmed the silver skin off, and I have one that I kind of left everything on. So the one that we trimmed the silver skin off, I'm gonna go ahead and put some tallow and then wrap, and the other one I'm just gonna let it ride and not do anything. So let's grab the one that is going to have tallow and be wrapped. All right, so got my gloves on now. Back to scheduled program. So anyways, let's go ahead and lift this up, and we are going to take out the ones that are trimmed. So we're going to take this out. Right now, I want you guys to take a look at that. The bark is formed nicely on it, as you can see, and this thing's ready to wrap. The meat is pulled in, bone's sticking out. This is how they make it. This is textbook 101. So let's go ahead and grab this. Just bring it right over. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some tallow. Also, Baron Burtons, guys, you gotta send me this stuff because I go through it all a lot. So let's go ahead and hit it with some tallow. Nice little coat. And then we are going to wrap. Now the reason I had it like this was because it was windy, but there's no more wind, so let's go ahead and wrap. So we'll get here. Let's go ahead and get here. Pull this down. Alright. And beautiful. So we're gonna go back in with this, and we are gonna go by feel. So we're gonna give it about another 2 hours and check on it, but it should be ready. So here we go. Back in the spin, and we will see at the end what the difference is with wrap and no wrap. See you guys in a bit. All right, guys. So I got my Typher probe, but I like to get an instant read. I got the ThermoPro instant read. This thing is awesome. Flip it on. Tells you it's got the little light, and yeah, just to kind of give it. It's showing 190 on the Typher. So let's check here. I mean, this thing's showing 190, but it's like out of control. Still a little tough here in the middle. 190, 194. So thing's pretty accurate. Let's check on this one. So this one's just about ready already. It's about a 210. So we're gonna go ahead and take out the one that's wrapped, let it sit for a little bit, and then we'll give this one another 30 minutes and it should be ready to go. All right, so the one that's wrapped, of course, is done quicker. Right now it's probing at about 209, so I'm gonna get it off the smoker. Then we'll give the other one a little bit more time to catch up, and hopefully hit about 207, 208. So take it out. So, forgot to bring the cutting board, so let's open her up real quick. Let's take a look at her. I mean, this thing is jiggly. This thing is ready to go. Check this out, guys. It's got a nice bark to it. But yeah, we're gonna close this thing back up, let it rest, and then we are going to cut it and see. So stay tuned. Wings should be going in shortly, and we are almost done with the cook. All right, so my Typher just went off. It's beeping. It's ready to come out. It's probing about 207, 208. So let's go ahead and take it out and see how it looks. Now, this last bone here is pretty much off already, but take a look at that. So look at that bark. I mean, this thing looks amazing, guys. This thing is, let me get the probe just to show you guys. Take a look. I mean, it just goes right in, very soft, no push at all. So we're just gonna wrap it right now. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it, and pretty much just keep it wrapped so I can make the chicken wings. And this thing's fall off the bone. We're just gonna wrap it, put it inside, and I'm gonna bring the wings out. So be ready. Wings are going in now. Fire is getting hot. See you now. All right, guys. So moment of truth. I got the wrapped short rib and the unwrapped one. I have it wrapped now because I took it off the smoker and I let it rest. So they've been resting for about an hour. This one's been resting a little bit more. Obviously, I got the chicken wings here. We'll do that after. Let's cut into these. So first one, I'm gonna bring it close. I mean, look at this. Look at this, guys. This thing is outrageous. This is outrageous. I mean, would you look at this, guys? Get a close up of that. There it is. Look at that. So we're gonna bring this here. I'm gonna throw any extra on there. Check this out. Look at all that goodness. All right, so now let me cut into it and see how it looks. I mean, this bone's coming off. Look at that. Get a little close. Beautiful. Beautiful. And as you can see, it comes right off the bone. See the membrane? So, let's go ahead and cut into this. Oh, forget about cutting into it. Let's take a bite. Oh my God. Wow. It's so juicy. I mean, this thing's amazing. Great bark. You can taste the pepper. I mean, this stuff is great. Wow. So there's that one. Now let's go to the unwrapped. Now obviously the one that's unwrapped is going to have more of a bark because it was all the way through, right? And I mean, this thing looks great. As you can see, bone came right off. So now let's cut into it. Bring it in close. Look at that. Let's go ahead and try it out. Wow. You can definitely get the crunchiness from the bark on this one. But they're both great. If I had to pick one, I think I'm going no wrap. Wow. They're both seasoned the same. Ran the same in the smoker, just one was wrapped and one was not. Now I'll definitely tell you, the one that's not wrapped, it's great. So, now that we got these two. Alright guys, so we got two different types of short ribs today, wrapped and no wrapped. No wrap wins. What do you think?
I think the same.
Yeah? You like the bark? The one with the bark?
Yeah.
And the wings, which one were your favorite?
The barbecue ones.
With the barbecue sauce.
Because
So
that's like the only thing I like.
there you go. So check out our video. Let us know. Like, subscribe, and see you on the next one. Take care.
Hey guys.
guys, I'm here with my dad today, and this is me. I'm the camera girl. And make sure you guys go follow, subscribe to my dad, Captain's Barbecue, on YouTube.
And what are we making today?
And today we're making short ribs
Short ribs
and chicken wings.
and some smoked chicken wings, huh?
In this thing.
In the mill scale.
smoker.
Mill scale 94.
And yeah, and make sure you guys like all of his videos and go subscribe.
Thank you.
Bye.
This is my beautiful camera girl, everybody. This is my youngest daughter, Mia.